Celestial greetings, it is Alestia, and today I am going to be drawing Genshin Impact chibis, whilst giving some advice for creating a signature chibi style and nailing the anatomy. In Genshin Impact, there are 3 characters with birthdays in August: Amber,
Outrider Amber, reporting for duty. Just say the word if you ever need my help.
Ningguang, and Mona, so happy birthday to them all. I will be drawing them using a chibi style as a birthday present. Chibi is an anime-adjacent style with visual similarities to common anime styles as well as Western cartoons. The word chibi originates from a Japanese slang term meaning a small person or a small child, and is also known as super deformed illustration. Chibi can be identified through its highly exaggerated anatomy and small body, with a comparatively large head. They are usually around 2 or 3 heads tall, as any more takes it closer to a regular anime style. However, it is best to use your own preferences to decide what works for you. In terms of the anatomy, though it is up to stylistic preference, the head is usually the widest and always the largest part of the body, with a small torso, although some styles like to elongate the torso. Roundness throughout the anatomy is key to create that adorable chibi look. This is based on the principles of shape language, which dictate that circles show softness, which indicates cuteness and innocence. A round head and round cheeks are especially key. You can play around with different shapes and sizes for the parts of the body, but keeping the head the biggest part helps to achieve the vibe of a chibi illustration. You can play around with different shapes and sizes for the parts of the body. A very thin neck and a thin torso can help to accentuate the head and the expression of the character. An important feature is a rounded chin, especially compared to other anime styles, which usually have a more pointy chin than it is in realistic styles and in real life. Another way to achieve this look is through large and expressive eyes, though of course smaller eyes can work in certain styles and characters. For example, a more evil or even just a more mature character. It is best to keep the eyes fairly far apart and low down to leave a lot of space on the head for the hair. This stops it from looking like a more semi-realistic style, just with a big head for no reason.
I am Ningguang, Tianquan of Qixing. You wish to trade? You be my personal bodyguard, and I will show you how to get ahead in Liyue.
The eyes are often the most important feature, leading some styles to just eject the nose entirely. Lots of chibi styles put extra emphasis into the hair. Personally, I would try elongating the hair beyond where it would usually be to make it cover a lot of the body, and use very detailed shape, often with a mixture of cell and soft shading. You can add as much detail as you want, as long as you have the right amount of deformity to keep the chibi aesthetic. Many chibi styles use very detailed eyes to add character. Personally, I love this look, just rendering the eye similarly to a regular anime style. Also, adding shapes that represent the character, for example hearts, sparkles, or any other shape that represents the character, such as a skull maybe for a more spooky character, can create an adorable and captivating look. Remember, huge and expressive eyes is often the second most identifying feature of the style. Most chibi styles use either bright, saturated colours or go for a pastel style. Both of these can create a very cute look through the softness of the pastels and the childlike quality of bright colours and high contrast.
I am Astrologist Mona Megistus, meaning the Great Astrologist Mona. If it is divination you seek from me, then I ask you respect my name by learning it wholly, here and now.
Muted and dark colours are often left out, as is a more low contrast look, but again, this is up to stylistic preference. Adding interesting and unique colours to the shading can add to the cuteness and make your chibi style stand out from the crowd. As before, experiment until you find something that works for you and really defines what you want your style to be. Detailed clothing rendering and thin or even no lines for the clothes can really add to the character if that is what you prefer. Or, if you want, you can lean into the more cartoony look with thicker lines. Although if you choose this, it could be a good idea to use more sketchy lines to add character, to avoid looking too manufactured. This can end up looking like a corporate style if it looks too digital. Adding extra blush in bright saturated pinks or reds can help to accentuate the cuteness, especially if applied liberally on the cheeks. When posing your chibi character, exaggerated and cutesy poses often look best. There are lots of chibiified pose references available if you search for them. However, the character's expression is often even more important than the pose in a chibi style. As in cartoony styles, exaggerating the expressions can help to show the character's emotions more. Excessively squeezing or stretching the features of the face can also help to achieve this. But of course, as with any illustration, do what makes you happiest. I would suggest looking at other chibi artists' style to define your preferences, and then play around and experiment with your own style. Chibi has as many styles within it as anime and manga, so you can create whatever you want. It is most important to have fun and create the cutest and most adorable thing according to your own taste, whatever that means for you. So, I hope you liked this speed paint and found something interesting and or possibly even helpful in my chibi style tutorial. Happy early birthday to Genshin Impact's Amber, Ningguang and Mona. A profile pic speed paint of Ningguang will be coming for her birthday later in the month. So if you feel so inclined, subscribe to receive a notification when I release that video, or any other, and please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. If you disagree with me or have any other tips for people looking to try experimenting with drawing chibis, or anyone who wants to improve their chibi style, comment down below. Thanks for watching and have a magical day.